So everybody wanted to know what the Nemesis Crisis was, or the revival of Nemesis, or whatever. It's basically a storyline saga type thing that took place in Beyblade Metal Fury. And today I'm going to be explaining the whole thing. Yeah. So the whole revival of Nemesis thing was like this giant like Beyblade demon or whatever that like wanted nothing but like evil in the world and just take over Beyblade completely. So yeah, there's a lot of people out there making theories and stuff, but I'm gonna break it down all down for you. So Nemesis was this giant Beyblade demon again that wanted nothing but like evil in the world and just take over Beyblade completely. It was an evil thing. It was an evil Beyblade sealed away in some sort of capsule or some sort, and there was one blader that just took it over, and yeah. So yeah, it was sealed away from like millions of years, just like Lightning El Drago was back in Metal Fusion. But yeah, then it was known as the New Forbidden Bay, I guess you could say. So basically, what the revival of Nemesis was is that there's these. Okay, so the whole thing, the whole storyline thing, is this big asteroid that crashes in the middle of the Earth or whatever. There's like 10 star fragments that come out of the meteorite or whatever, the asteroid, and they crash on Earth. And each star fragment is put inside your bay. So like if you get the star fragment, yeah, each person that gets a star fragment is known as a legendary blader, and there was 10. So there was 10 legendary bladers across the Earth, and each 10 bladers got it. So one blader got a star fragment. So there was 10 legendary bladers. So yeah, what the star fragment did exactly was to like it was like their version of evolving. So like in Burst, you like use like a 3D printer or whatever to evolve your bays. In Metal Fight, it's completely different. Oh, my phone is sliding. Hold on. In Metal Fight, it's completely different. They just like I don't know, some freaking things that completely defy physics just start happening. So yeah, basically what the goal was is that all 10 legendary bladers, once Nemesis was revived, um, all 10 bladers had to come and perform this type thing called Zeus's barrier, and it would seal Nemesis away for good. Um, and yeah, so that's basically what happened. Now I believe the 10 was Jenga with his Cosmic Pegasus. Wait, was it Cosmic Pegasus? Yeah, Cosmic Pegasus, right? Yeah. And then you got Freak Kyoyo with his Fang Leon. El Drago with El Drago Destructor or El Drago Destroy. Then you have Benkei. Well, Benkei wasn't never one. Said Kento was one at the end of Metal Fight, but then you have Dynamis with his Jade Jupiter. You got Tithy with Death Quetzalcoatl. You got Chris with Phantom Orion. And then you got Aguma with Scythe Chronos. Then you have. Was there only 7? Was there only 7? Seems I was mistaken. There are 7. Oh my gosh. So the 7 legendary bladers had to come together to defeat Nemesis. So Nemesis is basically the god of destruction, or the lord of destruction, or whatever you call him. And he is wielded by Rago in the anime. And yeah. So Jinka and his friends have to come together to defeat him. Jinka finds the other ones along the way in the series. If you watch Metal Fury, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, and I just noticed that I'm missing one more person of Legendary Bladers. Yuki with Mercury Anubius. Oh my gosh. 8. And Masamune with Blitz Striker. Makes 9. If I'm missing any more, please let me know. I know I'm missing like one more if there's 10, so yeah. Eventually, Ryuga does end up fighting Nemesis, the god of destruction. I think that was like that was my favorite. That was my favorite battle of the whole freaking series. Like R.I.P. to Ryuga though, because he died. So what happened was Ryuga lost to Diablo Nemesis. El Drago lost to Diablo Nemesis after suffering an Armageddon, which is Diablo Nemesis' special move. So because of Ryuga dying, see the whole thing is Kenta wanted to impress Ryuga. He was trying to persuade, what the whole thing was, Kenta couldn't be a legendary blader because he didn't get a star fragment. So what he was trying to do was he was trying to persuade Ryuga to get with the other legendary bladers so they could defeat Nemesis. But Ryuga wouldn't have it. So he tried everything he can to impress Ryuga. He followed Ryuga everywhere. He lived like Ryuga every day. He did everything Ryuga did, and he just ended up. And at the end, when Ryuga was defeated, before he died, he ended up um, he ended up trusting Kenta, and it actually happened, but he died. So before he died, he actually passed the star fragment from El Drago onto Sagittario. So because of that, Kenta became a legendary blader. He took Ryuga's place to become a legendary blader, and his bay transformed into Flash Sagittario. At the end of the day, all the legendary bladers were defeated except for one, which was Jinga, using a Galaxy Nova to defeat Nemesis himself. And yeah, seal him away with Zeus's barrier, and yeah. So that was pretty much it. It wasn't really a big video, I know, but that's about the gist of it. So that's all I can remember at least. But yeah, so yeah, guys, that's gonna be wrapping up this video. Just going over a little bit of the revival of Nemesis, or the Nemesis Crisis. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Shidori out.